Hello everyone, welcome back to Positron Plays Darkest Dungeon. Alright, so last time I learned something very important about our Arbalists, and that they cannot heal themselves. Kathy, you need to go chill out. So does Shark, actually. I believe I was curing their... sending them through the sanitarium, cleaning them up a little bit, which is kind of a horrible way to say that, but... So I want to double check to make sure that they are okay. That's fine. Got a little bit of a drinking problem, but it's okay. Guilty conscience I'll put. So, Kathy... Okay, she can only drink. That's right, I just looked at that. There we go. Okay. Let's head out. I can take Mathis too, that's right. So essentially, Amber is always going to need backup. Kind of hoping this was like a group of some sort. So Mathis is probably a good option because he's also very offensively based and he can mark. In fact, that was actually kind of the default group I was running with before, wasn't it? Not sure why I kind of forgot about that. The question is, do we want to take Kenai or someone like Bond? I think we'll take Kenai, just because he does so much damage. So we can probably get rid of the battlefield bandage on her for now, and we can always switch to it for like a boss fight. So I'm gonna go do a regular mission because I want them to get a little more experience. I think I want them to be level 4 before we tackle the next two bosses. A little concerned about the not the unstable flesh so much, but the brigand 12-pounder. That if it gets a shot off, it does a staggering amount of damage. I actually watched Bear Taffy, another YouTuber, go through the brigand 8-pounder fight, and he actually had to get a shot off right away. And I'm trying to think what it did. It was something like somewhere between like 20 and 40 damage to every single person when it fired. It was kind of incredible. So I definitely want to avoid that happening. And I was correct, is the matchman is the only one who can trigger it, so. You know what, we don't even need to really do a light mission here. We might want to try a dark mission. Or we'll just let the light kind of go as it will. We'll only take a small amount of torches here. We're heading into the Warrens. Yeah, I'm not confident enough of them to do a pure dark mission yet, but I think they can kind of start getting tested a little.
To prosecute our war,
I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee.
We must first scout their squalid homes.
Our fair narrator goes here. All right, so we need 90% of rooms. We might as well backtrack down here. We're gonna have to do this, most likely. So, and check the stack of books. Probably a bad idea. Unremarkable. That was a wild sound on that trap. All right, she's already hurt. We'll bandage her. She's not curious anymore, correct? Yeah, so we don't have to worry about her picking everything, and I instinctively used a torch there. I probably should have just left it. So we've only got one camp. The occult scrawlings, do we holy water these, or is that bad to do? Can't recall. That one not interesting. Or are those the ones that we can get rid of a trait by burning them? That was silly of me. I think those are the ones we can use
ambushed by foul invention.
Use a torch and burn them for a bonus. Okay, so we get 2 swine spawns, a gore, and a regroup. No big deal. Let's debuff these guys in the back. Less chance of them to be accurate pukers, which is no good for anyone. Duncan's still taking a very, very low amount of damage, which is nice to see. We get 25%. See, that's what I'm a little curious about with the protection thing. You saw in the fight against the Fulminating Prophet that he actually took half the damage of Amber. Even though he's got 25% protection, you would think he would take 25% less damage, not 50% less damage. So I'm not sure if that's just an oddity in how the formula is working right now. Wow, that was a huge crit from Mathis there. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's just an oddity in the formula, how the formula's working now, or if it's just me misunderstanding a little bit. Kind of an ongoing tweaking process, though. Alright, Hook Where It Hurts, that's going to be a counterattack kill. Very nice. And even after the nerf to that ability, I still think it's my favorite ability in the game. Alright, we'll re-trigger this. Yes, we do less damage with... oh, that's right, he does significantly less damage with melee attacks now, because he's got that Gunslinger's Buckle. Alright, he's bleeding. How bad are they bleeding? That's a pretty bad bleed. Let's try to kill this here. And we'll bandage them up. It's kind of... we're gonna lose bandages pretty fast here. We'll let Duncan take up that one hit, and we'll get some food here. There we go. And we got our herb back too, so we can eat a bunch of food. Everybody fill up. Good. And we'll keep on going. So yeah, I could camp and get the buffs, but I'm a little concerned about stress levels. Probably go a little further before we do that. Especially since we'll be heading into the dark here. Nothing. Okay. So we've got this side explored. There's actually going to be another combat here coming up. We got 3 gores. Weird. Very strange setup. Very easy combat though. Relatively speaking, again. Double resist on that. Look where it hurts. It's 11 critical. It's not insignificant. Not sure what their crit rates are. Alright, so we'll do that. He'll be ready to counterattack in case they go for him again. I would like to heal him. Nice. Not sure we're going to get the chance though. So I wonder now, in fact, I think aside from the bleed, yeah, so if the bleed hits, we should use Open Vein, but otherwise he should really just grape shot targets that are in range because of the debuff on that trinket. But if the targets are bleedable, then definitely better do that. Bleed Charm.
But a victory nonetheless.
They're probably worth about 1250 apiece, so it's better to take them than some things, but not much. Have Duncan eat a little again. Nice, you got a crit heal there. And there's another combat. There's a lot of respawning enemies here. They'll be coming up shortly. Alright, we got a large corpse eater and a corpse eater. Now it looks like the large corpse eater didn't get the change to the 2-size enemies. This doesn't look like it's got more health. Oh, that was foolish. I shouldn't have used Bola there. I didn't realize it would only hit the first. I should have, though. I'll actually mark him up, because I think that she'll be able to hit him. Nice, double crit there. From Kina, that's pretty big. Let's see. I'm tempted to go for a stun here. Didn't hit. That's probably pretty unlikely. Weaken prey. It's gonna be a mark, I think. Yeah, that's fine. Mark him up. He did get the damage though, or the debuff rather. I want to see if Amber can hit this here. Actually, I don't know if she's gonna get a chance to, unfortunately. Trying to just debuff him. Give her a chance to take a turn. I don't know if it's gonna happen. There we go. Yes, she can sniper shot them. 15 damage, non-crit. It's alright. Expect a little more for a mark. Duncan will eat some more. Whoops, one more. Yeah, so do I want to camp? I think I'll when I get to the next intersection, I'll camp and buff everybody up. Because by that point, we're probably taking a little bit of damage, probably have some stress going. Alright, so we can check this with a bandage. Yep, protects their hands. Accuracy stone.
Are often low on supplies.
If we're going under the assumption that those are 1250, then an accuracy stone or a common trinket is better than a stack of citrines, but less than a stack of gold. I think that's the balance, so it makes some sense. Crit on Kenai there is a bummer. He did resist the bleed though, which is kind of nice. Let's see if we can knock these guys back, maybe. No, no such luck. Go for Grape Shot there. Oh, I feel like... I mean, I know we got that Highwayman's Buckle now, but I feel like Grape Shot got a buff or something. Seems so powerful. Alright, Drums of Doom, stressing everybody just a little bit, though. We'll crush him, set up for counterattacks. And I think... do we want to throw out some heals here? Yeah, I think so. Wow, 15 for Mathis. That's huge. That's a big heal. Nice. Crushed him. Hit the buff. So if this thing tries to hit us again, they'll be in a world of hurt. That probably was a target that could be bled, so I should have done that. We'll do this. And assuming that I'm going to go first. Yep. Nice. Very solid combat there.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be.
Alright, so we're going to be in pitch black here going into the next hallway. No combat in here. And any second now, there we go.
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
So now it's the true test of this group. How well do they manage to survive in the dark? In fact, I may have a problem here. Yeah, I wasn't thinking that Amber had a sun cloak on. And in fact, so does Mathis. I'm going to leave them on for now because I don't really have the inventory space to hold them. But if we have a bad combat, I may take them off. Alright, we did get surprised there. Not a bad surprise though. Duncan's still in front. But he might get pushed. He did not get those boots. Those heavy boots. Holding him steady there. I think we'll do the debuff here from our suppressing fire. Double resist. That's kind of a bummer. But we can still hit the Enchantress at least. Yeah, I totally forgot. I actually misclicked there. I meant to hit the Enchantress. I totally forgot that they were wearing sun cloaks, so they're actually very vulnerable right now. Their dodge and protection. Their protection was pretty much already 0, so that's not a big loss. But their dodge is definitely lowered. Also, a 20 crit on Duncan is a gigantic attack against him. Good, we missed the weaken there. I'm just gonna try to kill this. I would have liked to have Mathis be able to go for a heal there, but it's not a big deal. Alright, Duncan will eat up this stack so we can carry some gold. Also, he needs healing anyway. And we will continue onwards. Distressed at about 40. Alright, this is the thing I think I can burn. Who's... Yeah, let's try to burn this for Duncan here. It's not. Do we? You know what? I'm gonna check. It shouldn't break the recording, but Alt Scrawlings. Holy water is bad. Okay, so there's nothing we can do with this one. I stand corrected. Actually, I just have a list open in the background from the official wiki, so we don't want to use an item here. And we just want to chance it. Irrepressible is plus 5% virtue chance. That's very good. Very nice for Duncan. Okay. I think I'm gonna take the camp here and buff up. I think we're safe enough.
A chance to steal oneself.
We're gonna restring,
horrors.
clean guns, weapons practice. Now the question is, do I want Bandit Sense or do I want to buff up Mathis? And I think we go with the Bandit Sense. We're gonna forego the buff on Mathis because primarily he's here for marking and healing. We're not really relying on his damage, even though he has shown that he puts out really good hits. But I think it's safer to try to get those extra surprises. Everybody's in good spirits. We did get ambushed though. Let's see if we get surprised. Yes, not a bad surprise though. In fact, Mathis is way out of position there though. That was a mistake on my part. I should have noticed that when they were in camp there. Alright, so not a terrible ambush. In fact, we can use Rampart to charge forward a little bit. Maybe knock this guy back. Yeah, and we'll stun him. So we've kind of got our own dead weight attack, except it's better, basically. I think we just go for speed here. Let's just get some fast shots out as fast as possible. Alright, that's going to be a stun on Kenai. Mathis is kind of in a bad spot, but he can attack at least, and we don't really need the healing right now, so that's fine. Yeah, we'll go for the speed shots. 12 damage, pretty good. I was hoping it would have hit the Marcher, but it's alright. It's the risk you take with blind fire. Might be a stun on her? It is. That's a bummer. And we didn't riposte there. We can now. Good. He's ready to go. And Mathis gets a huge crit with that sacrificial dagger again. And spews words of the old gods. Okay, you need to get back in order. There we go. We'll eat a little because we can. Better to be safe than sorry. And we'll stay in the light for the rest of this mission. Or rather, again, we'll just let it tick down naturally.
Mechanical hazards.
She's got a 6 damage bleed. We have no more bandages, so she's just gonna have to take it. She can eat a little bit of food. 50 gold from that sack. All right. Have her eat it here. How much she wants. She only wanted 2, and then she was full. All right, here comes some scouting. So we got combat here in this box. We're going to be about half light by the time we get to that combat. More or less. 58, just about half. No surprises. That was actually the wrong ability, but it worked out well. I was meaning to use Grape Shot there and get my 2 key and managed to just obliterate that thing. It's probably sent his helmet flying across the warrens here. Alright, she's got hemophilia. Well, that's not good. Minus 20% bleed resist. And generally bad for her health. I was going for the kill there. Probably a risky maneuver. But we'll get it there. And now we have counterattack set up in case the Reaver decides to try to butcher him. Good, good, good. He dodges. 42 crit. Insta-kills the butcher there. That was fantastic.
Otherworldly corruption.
Alright, room combat coming up. I probably want to save as much of the rest of my food as possible in case we get 2 more hunger events. And we've got a hulking Swinotar. I don't think we fought one of these now since the update, so this is a little scary. We can hit all of them with suppressing fire though, so let's do that. 2 debuffs, so we debuff the Enchantress, which is nice, but we didn't debuff Swine Spawn. I want to get rid of the Enchantress as fast as possible. Because, yeah, Stressful Incantation could be problematic. In fact, Amber is actually already at 50, which is a little concerning. So I think the Hulking Swinotar does a lot of attacks on the group, so let's set up a riposte. Duncan just crushed that pig into very, very thin bacon. And we're all set here. Should be able to just kill the Enchantress? Yeah, there we go. Let's see what happens. Trot retreat. He has nowhere to retreat to. Oh, let's mark him up, though. He's big, so that means that he can get hit with sniper shots where he is. Boar Rush. Yeah, so the difference now is the Swinotar used to not be able to charge when it was in the front row, which meant that once you got it in the front, wow, 56 crit from Amber. That's a massive. Once they were in the front row, they were basically not dangerous anymore, and they fixed that in the big update that now that they can charge even when they're in the front row. Unfortunately, Mathis can't bandage from here, so let's just go for a stab. Almost at 4 health, and Kenai will finish it off. Nice.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
625 gold. I'll dump the Holy Waters. I think we're going to use those. And people back in position here. We have an heirloom chest to open. What do we get? Some gold and some food. The food is actually really good.
Awarded to the brave
so I can use 4 more food here safely. Alright, go up this way. I'm just making a sideways S here to get through. Watch your step. I'm watching it. By watch your step, you mean everybody look at the ground while I sneak into the pack for a snack. Got it, Duncan. I getcha. I'm picking up what you're putting down. And you're not putting down that plate, are you, buddy?
The darkness.
Alright, this is... I think it's a holy water one, so we'll just check it. Infected by the rotten pile. Wonderful. He didn't actually get infected, though. That's good. And we do need one more room. Oh, right, because I didn't go to that shrine room down there. So we might have a combat here. I kind of hope we do. It always feels weird not ending on a combat, but there have been plenty of times that I really don't want that combat either. Nice. Alrighty. We are out of here. So 2 people are pretty stressed out, which means we're probably going to cycle in some of our other 3s before we go to the next boss. Gives me kind of the opportunity to do so. Alright, so nobody hit 4 yet. Flawed release doesn't really matter. Dark Temptation Clumsy is kind of bad. It's especially bad, actually, because Kathy has developed a reliance on spirits, new quirk Tippler. I'm pretty sure she already had that quirk. So now she's like double alcoholic. Alright, Shark can go into the Penance Hall now. And Mustaine join him. You know what? Let's put him in the transept just because I don't want to fill that out. I kind of want to get rid of the Clumsy off of Amber, which is unfortunate because it means she's going to be out of commission for a while here. She's got a lot of bad traits too. I don't think Kenai got some... any bad ones. And the situation where it used to be... Oh, whoops, that wasn't the thing I thought it was. Where you would like get a trait and it wouldn't show up. That's actually is a bug, and they were talking about fixing that. So, but yeah, let's check out their cart again. See if we got any good ones. Doesn't look like it at first glance. Yeah, so that'll do it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take a click like, helps out a lot, and subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you soon.